Hello, 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 hello.
And welcome back to squidBYTEarcade. I'm Spaznor.
And this is Spaznor. Anyways.
I'm Sam.
Hey, what's up? It's just like three really enthusiastic, like weird guys, and then they've got like one like jock like in their group, like in a high school project. Just like, I'm Steven. I like to specialize in computer science and
Are you about to be
and
sniped?
tea infusions. I am about to be sniped.
Are you talking about ISIS?
And then the other guy is like,
I dropped a name. I feel like a jerk now.
shh. And then the other guy is like, yeah, I'm Brad. Like, yeah. So this is our project. Dude, I hated / loved school projects. Because
Same.
like I always had to do a lot of the work, but I always liked doing a lot of the
You
work.
mean group projects?
But that's what I meant, yeah.
Because a lot of school projects were simple.
No, yeah, it totally. Man, video projects were so hard to do
They were.
back in high school.
That's
you had to
why
collaborate, and people sucked at being reliable.
that's why I have a cringeworthy Dante's Inferno on my YouTube page.
Yeah, we've all had cringeworthy YouTube videos. I think there's probably like a great number of people our age who have been like in a cringy video on YouTube. If you don't know what cringe comedy is, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory just because the word is right there. But yeah, cringy stuff just makes you cringe. I think it's my favorite like type of comedy though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow,
You
this
are
is scary.
in a bad situation.
I'm really struggling to get away and be safe. Okay, here we go. Now that I'm good. Anyways, what were we talking about? Man, you know, you still haven't given us the whole rundown of Star Wars. I kind of wanted to hear like your interpreted story.
Oh, okay.
You should start with episode 1 now. Oh man,
Dude, I don't remember
So
episode
scared.
1 at all.
I don't either. All I remember from Star Wars episode 1 is Jar Jar Binks, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm screwed. This guy's coming to get me.
Seriously?
Run! Okay, anyways, sorry for that. Oh man, no! Why? Oh,
That's just impossible.
so difficult. Anyways, there was Jar Jar Binks, there was, there's always a bigger fish.
Darth Maul.
Jarth Maul. Jorith Gescapades.
Yes.
And,
Colonel Sanders.
I'm so scared. Yeah, Colonel Sanders. And that was basically all I
Block.
remember. Oh, and the droid march.
Right.
That was awesome as a kid. Oh man. There's just some like music, like classical music that feels so imperial
Yeah.
that just makes you just like, oh, like you just like get this burst of energy. You're just like thinking like, oh my gosh.
It's adrenaline pumping.
Yeah. Yeah, being a empirical leader. Imperial, right?
Imperial.
Oh man, I don't know what I'm supposed to. Oh yeah, I'm just going down here. Yeah, I figured it out.
Yeah, you did
Oh,
it,
I
man.
thought it was gonna be like a portal to take me away from this area.
Take me away from this horrible
Take
place.
me away! They're coming to take me away! Haha!
They're coming to take me away. Ho ho.
What is that from?
That's from Dr. Demento.
Oh, what is that?
It's a radio program, I think.
Oh, is
Or
it?
was.
That's what I thought it was.
And that's where Weird Al Yankovic got his start.
Yeah, he totally did. He like got to know Dr. Demento.
Yep. And then he started doing
started
song
doing-
parodies in a bathroom.
Yeah, I guess he just went by Al.
Yeah.
When he was doing this, but
Weird
he-
Al was given to him by like college
yeah,
roommates.
students and stuff. Yeah, just because he had that weird voice, and he really did.
Yeah.
I remember one time I heard a remix of the Offspring song, the one that starts with "Give It to Me, Baby." What's that song?
I don't
Fly
know.
for a White Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song. I thought that the singer was Weird Al. Like it was a Fatboy Slim remix of that song, and I thought that it was a Weird Al song just because the guy from The Offspring had such a similar voice. I feel
awesome.
like he really does, and I might be like weird.
No, he totally does have a similar voice.
You kind of yeah. So I was like, is this Weird Al singing this Offspring song? I'm such an idiot because I just didn't know how The Offspring sounded, you know.
Yeah.
But man, that was so funny. Just like that was such a confusing musical moment for me. Yeah, you don't really care for The Offspring though, right?
No, I mean,
Really?
really, I don't know. I
mean,
can't get into their music.
Personally, I like some of their stuff. It's just I'm not like super psycho crazy about them like a lot of people are. You know?
I'm
Yeah.
super psycho.
Wait,
You're super psycho crazy?
I'm still trying to
No.
figure out where you are.
They
Is this a
came
planetarium?
They came about in my life at like middle
Oh.
school, like everyone,
I don't know.
and they've always just been around.
The Offspring?
Yeah.
They have those radio hits that are really good.
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with their other stuff. Like, I have friends who are always like, oh yeah, this album and this album. I'm like, oh, I thought they just had one album with a lot of, like, radio hits.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, no offense, Offspring fans and or Offspring. I personally enjoy your music. It's just, it's 90s. That's all I can describe it as.
Why is that bad?
It's not bad. 90s is awesome. We've been fawning over how awesome this game is because of how 90s it is.
That's true. This game is 90s is
So nostalgic.
Oh man.
Oh my.
So I'm gonna die.
God.
Okay.
You died.
Jeez, man, why is this game so hard? It's not even fun. I'm just kidding.
Isn't it supposed to be for kids?
I think I'm actually good. Yeah, isn't this supposed to be for
Yeah, but
5-year-olds?
Nintendo makes challenging games.
For kids.
That's effed, bro.
No, it's awesome. I love that Nintendo makes like really smart games for kids to play.
Yeah.
You know, they have faith in the intelligence of young toddlers.
And this
Oh.
smells like Call of Duty.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't actually hate Call of Duty. Like I mean, every gaming like fandom has
It has its
those
pros
just
and
those
cons.
those unbearable people. You know, there's plenty of Nintendo fans. I'm a huge Nintendo fan, so I'm like do or die for Nintendo. But just I mean like there's a lot of Nintendo fans that can be a little too much. But
that's with any game, though, really.
but I do love how valiant Nintendo seems on the gaming scene.
That's true.
Zapfish.
Zapfish.
Get those Zapfish.
I don't know what do I do? How do I get that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I didn't get the scroll. Oh well.
Just get the Zapfish then.
I got
Just get
the
those
Zapfish.
Zapfish.
All right. Wow, we're really close.
I
man.
can't tell if he's doing that or if she's sitting there going,
Just shaking it. Dance.
Fooling us all along. I feel betrayed now.
Fart flung fluggers. All right. Another Zapfish. You're not messing around. Octoling assault. Here we go. Here we go now. Alright. Oh, I'm white now. Or really light blue.
oh, that's a cool color.
Yeah, I'm like ivory. Oh, you're gonna get it.
That's like an ice blue.
Yeah. That's an ice blue.
I think a food tube.
Cinco food tube. Did I tell you about that speech, like public speaking class that I had in college one year?
I think so.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. We just had an exercise that we had to do where our teacher or professor rather split the class up into halves, and then he gave each half. Well, he gave all of us pieces of paper, you know, and then he split us up, and then had us read what was on our paper to the other people, right? To people across the room. So everyone was going like, I have a nice house, I have a nice house. And I was just like, okay, I have a nice house. That's what mine said. And then people on the other side of the room would say stuff, and I'd be like, man, like, it kind of sounds like they're saying, I have an ice house. And I was like, why does it sound like that? And he was just like, pay attention to how they're saying what they're saying. I was like, okay, why is like, I'm saying I have a nice house, but they're saying I have an ice house. Turns out their papers on the other side said I have an ice house. And it was just like, it blew my mind. He was like, just like, yeah, I don't remember what it was for, of course. You know, but like, I just remember when I found that out, I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's like such a weird like prank to pull on us.
Right.
It was really funny. It was really cool too, though. I just remember we were all just sitting there like
It was
wow.
probably confidence exercise.
What do you mean, like just how to enunciate stuff?
Well, because like if you hear someone in a different conversation, you're kind of subliminally thinking like they're talking about sometimes you, and like it kind of affects your speech.
Oh,
with
interesting.
Other people.
Yeah, I can totally see that. Yeah, that's how like school was. Is there were people who talked loud enough, and there were people who didn't talk loud enough at all. And like just like projects and stuff and confidence. I just remember being in high school and like there were some people that spoke so quietly, and you know I felt bad for them because you could tell they're just like really timid. Like it's not their fault. I wasn't like annoyed with them.
A lot of people are really insecure.
Oh yeah, totally. Especially with public speaking.
Isn't it weird that like people usually say that the loudest person in the room is usually the most insecure? Though, that's odd.
I wonder about that. I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of a good thing to bring up. Because the loudest person in the room is the most insecure.
Well, it's usually the weakest.
Huh. Well, he's definitely the most easy to be spotted if he's the loudest. So, from a like hunting standpoint, he wouldn't make a very good hunting buddy.
But think about it. He's doing exactly what they tell you to do in this situation of a bear.
Natural selection.
Just get loud.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, this guy's like really loud, and like in the face of danger, he kind of just like runs up to the thing and like puts his arms behind his back. Like, I think that's an animal that's not meant to live long. That's just natural selection.
This game got intense.
Dude, where'd the zapfish go?
What is
Where'd the
this?
zapfish go? Oh my gosh, I'm fighting this girl. Yeah, got him. Got him! Got him! Anyways, with that, thanks for watching, and thank you for the conversation topic, Sam. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Well, that's scary.
Catch you guys around.
Oh my, wait a second. Look at this. The skeleton's got a Wii U Pro controller, a Wii U,
and a disc.
and a disc, and he's like sitting there all happy. Same. This is what I meant by Nintendo do or die. In 80 years, I will still be playing the Wii U. Anyways.
And apparently be in the ground.
Yeah, and be dead in the ground as bones. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe, share us with your friends, and watch us next time on squidBYTEarcade. Bye.
Bye.